Hi Scorpio, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with your love reading for the first half of July, you guys. I hope you're well. And don't forget your moon, rising, and Venus videos. You can get your natal chart at cafeastrology.com in case you don't know those zodiac signs, okay? Yeah, before we get started, you guys, thank you so much for all the support for my channel thus far, okay? Let's get into the reading, you guys. This is going to be a little bit of a different spread here than I usually use. There's a few more cards here. As usual, I'm using 2 decks, right? Or actually 3 decks. But yeah, it's very telling, though. The spread is super telling, right? And I'm going to be going to Vimeo to actually, you know, pull some more information or some more cards here on your person here. And if they're in a third party, or if I think that there is a third party here, I'll be pulling energy for that party as well. Let's get into it, though. The bottom of the deck, Scorpio, was the Ten of Cups and the Moon. The Ten of Cups, is that in? I feel like it's in the reading. But the Ten of Cups, you guys know, is probably like a happy home usually, or a happy union. It can have children, right? All your 10 cups are full. Okay, I feel like that was the case in the past, Scorpio, but I don't think that those cups are so full anymore. You also have the moon, is that correct? Yeah, the moon. So the moon is here in the reading. It's in the challenge position. There could be a secret here. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who could be a trickster here. I also feel like there's a connection here that, you know, you were really in love with your person, at least at one time. From the Angel Tarot, we have the Seven of Swords, which is in the reading, which is typically the sneaky person card, sneaky man, sneaky woman, sneaky whoever, you know. But showing up with the Two of Cups and the Hermit, okay? Many of you guys have been dealing with a Virgo here, right? But you could also just be, you know, trying to actually soul search about a union, right? Where there was sneakiness, yeah, involved, okay? Now, your current energy right now, the Magician here, Two of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, you're either resisting a new start with somebody, or you're just overwhelmed about a new start with somebody. You could also be overwhelmed because you're dealing with a trickster, maybe, okay? I feel like some of you guys are dealing with Aries. We have the Magician and the Fool right here together. I haven't seen the Emperor show up in this reading yet, but what's challenging that is, you know, you could be maybe kind of going back and forth here, but to take a leap of faith here, I feel like because somebody had a secret here, somebody could be making a choice about a secret. With the Knight of Wands, the Moon, and the Lovers, there could also be, somebody could be a player, right, with the Knight of Wands here, right? And or you could simply be taking action to, you know, go out on your own because there's too many, you know, there's too many problems here. There could be too many people here, you know, who have like come into your union here. That could be the case here, okay, with the Seven of Swords showing up twice in the reading. But let's go on and we shall really like verify or clarify, okay? Now, the root, why it's all happening, the Six of Swords, somebody's moving away from a real connection, a real love connection here with the Ace of Cups here. Somebody's moving away. Somebody could be, I feel like this is you moving away, like you as the Fool too, right? Similar energy. I feel like this is you moving away from a situation that was discontent, right? And you want to leave it behind. You want to deal with the arguments, the problems, general unhappiness, what have you. You could just be thinking about doing that possibly. Yeah, you could be. You could be maybe thinking about doing that. You could also be maybe just feeling defensive here with the Page of Swords here. You could maybe need some more information about it, okay? Possibly when the Page of Swords shows up, okay? You could also be, maybe you could have gotten some communication that your person is, you know, maybe moving on from the situation here. That could also be the case here, because what could be challenging here is that maybe somebody else who is this Knight of Wands, like a player type, who maybe has a secret, they could also be taking a leap of faith on their own. And you could be feeling super overwhelmed about it for some of you guys. In the past, we have the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords. It's telling me that your union was super, you know, super heavy for you, right? It was just way too much work for you, way too much headache, way too much heartache, maybe all of the above here. But you were really stuck about it, okay? Maybe about making a decision about it with the Two of Swords, right? Maybe, yeah, what do I do about this situation? What's affecting you over here? Queen of Swords in the reverse, Six of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you're trying to figure it out. You're assessing it. You're looking at it very close here. What is it that I really have here, right? What have I like reaped here? This lady looking at her bush, right? She's looking at her harvest, basically. And I feel like you are trying to figure out maybe how to have victory, or just maybe simply how to overcome a situation here. You could be this Queen of Swords in the reverse because somebody has, maybe, betrayed you, or maybe they have gone outside of the union. I feel like that's what's happening here with the Seven of Swords twice, and the Moon card. There could also just be Pisces or a Cancer here. I don't really think that's the case. I think that you are trying to heal from a situation here. Yeah. Now, let's see over here in your near future, Page of Wands, Tower, and the Eight of Wands. It's probably you showing up, Scorpio, the Tower. I feel like there is a Tower here, though, with the Seven of Swords twice in the reading here, and these other cards that I have here. I feel like there is a Tower moment here for you, right? And this person, I feel like they could have, brought the Tower down themselves. But I feel like, there was a collapse here, right? Everything broke down here. There could have been a breakup, a shakeup. There is a breakup here, I feel, right? But I also feel like I feel like it's happening now, or it could be happening now, or it could have already happened. But there's a lot of looking deep assessment here, I feel like. And I feel like there's healing here. I feel like there's pain in this reading as well, okay? I feel like, in the near future, you're taking your own path here. You're creating change for yourself with these cards here, okay? I feel like that's what you're doing here, right? You're taking your own new path, Page of Wands, new direction in life, okay? Now, you're seeing yourself as the Two of Wands in the reverse, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And, Temperance is showing up over here, Scorpio. Now, the Queen of Wands next to the Wheel of Fortune, that can be Sagittarius, as Temperance can be Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarian here who could be a third party here, or you could be dealing with one as well. I feel like you're dealing with a Virgo. For many of you guys, Scorpios have been dealing with a Virgo for a very long time. That is for some of you. Now, I feel like you're seeing yourself, you could be seeing yourself as lacking direction, though. Like in the near future, you're taking off. You are. And this is probably why the Fool is challenging you, right? That maybe you want to take a leap of faith, but it's a bit of a challenge here. Yeah. As I mentioned, somebody else could be taking a leap of faith right here too, maybe toward another person. Okay, that could be the case here for some of you. Now, you're seeing yourself as having a lack of direction, or maybe not being able to choose a path. Right, that could be the case. This is now the current energy. I feel like you overcome that over here with the Page of Wands. In the future, Six of Cups is next to it. So there's somebody from the past, I believe, who could be, maybe blocking you from like movement, maybe, right? Movement, maybe in this union, or blocking you and this person from moving forward together, maybe. Yeah, Two of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Cups. You could also be lacking direction here, maybe because there are children involved. But I feel like there's a Queen of Wands and involved here. I think she's a Sagittarius for some of you guys. No, it can't be for all of you. Like, we know that, guys. But these readings are always for, they are for some people here. But you could be lacking direction about change, simply, right? That could be the case here. Maybe because there are kids. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is, let's see what that's about. Clarify the wheel for Scorpio. Why is the wheel there for Scorpio? Justice. So, you know, I feel like I feel like it's hard for you to find justice here, maybe. Because you could have kids for some of you guys, and there could be somebody blocking your union. Yeah. There could be a fire sign blocking your union here, possibly. You could be dealing with the fire sign, Scorpio. That's a possibility as well. But I feel like you're feeling a lack of direction, maybe, in a way, okay? I think you're going to overcome that, as I mentioned. In your environment is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse, this is probably you, Scorpio, really having a hard time, seriously. You could be... This could be, you know, it could be about jealousy here, but I feel like this is far more than that, right? It could be. But you know, you could be having a hard time just dealing with the pain here. The Queen of Cups doesn't deal with her feelings well. There could be a slight depression, right, or sadness here. It can be. And the Queen of Cups can also be somebody sometimes who's drinking too much, and they don't give a shit what's going on in the house. They're just like... They're all in their feelings, I mean, to a terrible fault, so to speak, right? And it's because I feel of the Seven of Swords showing up twice in the reading, okay? Showing up also over here with the Angel Tarot, okay? And, yeah. Now, in your environment, I feel like this is you in the reverse, as I mentioned, Scorpio. No, not for all of you guys, but for some of you guys, right? And it's showing up with the Hierophant, the Star card, and Temperance. So you could just be, you know, you could be healing here. You could be, maybe, but with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it doesn't really, it's not a healing energy. It's like you really need to heal, right? It's like, I feel like you are having hope, maybe, about a union here. You could be also healing here, and maybe, you know, Temperance could be about you healing yourself, right? Healing. You could be. Let's get a card on Temperance. Why does Scorpio have Temperance? The Devil. Okay. So I feel like this could be the person you're dealing with. You could also be feeling super stuck here. Could be Capricorn. Capricorn could be here. But I feel like, you know, there could be a toxic union here. It could be involving a Sagittarian. It could, as a third party here. I feel like you are trying to heal, though. Yeah. And there is a need for healing here because of somebody who was possibly cheating, lying with the Devil here. This could be also temptation, right, or obsession. You could be dealing with somebody who is tempted by a Sagittarian who is outside of this union here. You could be, especially with these cards over here, as how you're seeing yourself. Yeah, okay. Let's go on here. Hopes and fears. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is over here. You know, this can talk about communication. Yes, it can. I feel like in this reading it's talking about movement here and changes and developments, okay? I feel like your hopes and fears... I think you are hoping someone's going to change. Yeah, or you're hoping that somebody sneaky here is still going to be open to love with you. Wow. You could also be hoping for, you know, you could be hoping for some communication from them, right? Eight of Wands next to the Page of Cups. But I feel like you're fearing that they're going to bring some sneakiness into the situation. Or you're already dealing with somebody sneaky, okay? I'm going to be going over to Vimeo, Scorpio, to talk about the potential outcome. Also, you know, your energy, their energy. I might pull some cards on the third party energy here. I feel like there's not a bunch of threes here, but it looks like for some reason it looks like your person or somebody is, you know, there was another somebody here. The blocks and the advice for you, okay, on Vimeo, all right? Thanks so much, you guys.